Now, I heard if you use Vicks Vapor Rub on your head, it might actually grow some hair back. Is it worth trying, fellas, you reckon?
No, the other head, Heinzie. The other head, you mongrel.
And we're live. We're recording this live right now on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. If you're brand new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. It really, really helps us. We're under 250 subscriptions now from 10,000. We are that damn close. I'm begging for help, guys. Help us out. Hit that subscribe button. I know you guys don't care, but it'd help a lot. It'd be absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much for joining us. Of course, smash some comments, hit the thumbs up, all that fun stuff. Thank you so much, guys. We got some superstars here as well. Well, you know, a couple of them. Let's start with Ranger anyway. Hello, Ranger. Hello, mate. Good to have you here.
Smash the comments. What the hell is wrong with
mate, I've got the flu.
How sick are you right now, man?
I've got the flu. I'm struggling a bit right now, so I'm going to say dumb stuff, but I do that anyway. Let's be honest, even when I'm better.
Right off the bat, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, damn.
Yeah,
smash those comments, folks.
Smash the comments.
Forget the thumbs up.
Smash the shit out of those comments, people. Never mind. Sorry, mate. Hello, Ranger.
Setting the tone for things. I love
it. I know. How are you, man? It's good to have you, Ranger. How you been, mate? Everyone's favourite ex-beta tester. It's good to have you, brother.
Sorry you're not feeling well. I hope you feel better, buddy.
That's okay. It's winter down here in Australia right now, of course. You guys have got summer. We got winter. It's just that winter cold flu thing kicking around. We're all good. Not COVID or anything, so we're okay. We got Wolfie Boy. We got Wolfie Boy joining us as well with that beautiful, beautiful green background. I like that. That's actually really sexy. Hello, mate. How are you, brother? Good to have you.
No comment on the shirt.
I love the shirt. I just saw it then. I'm sorry. Hello, mate. It looks beautiful.
Heinzie, what flag is that in the background?
Oh man.
That's a Greek flag, man. Come on. I know my geography,
yeah,
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
What are you trying to pull that shit on?
Flag.
Christ. Hello, Wolfie. It's good to have you, mate. It's been way too long. How you been? You been
Pleasure
good?
as always, man.
Good to have you.
Hey, we're chilling. We're gacking. We're living. It's I got no complaints.
I like it, mate. I like it.
We got some complaints. But,
there's always something.
We're doing good.
We'll cover those in a minute. We'll come back to those in a second.
Yeah.
Hello, Sweens. How are you, sexy unit, mate? It's good to have you back. How you been going? Everyone's favourite bounty hunter lover as well. You been well, man?
Yeah, man. I'm doing a lot better than you are. Can you get your together, please?
I'm trying. It's tough. But, hey, if I did that, there'd be no fun. Honestly, it's just not what I do. Sure. So it's always a little bit rough. And, of course, everyone's favourite COVID survivor, sexy-looking unit, hospitalised 152 times over the last 2 weeks. It's crazy stuff, mate. How are you, Grid? Been well, brother? Been good?
Alive and in debt.
America, health system. We're not going there. Leaving that alone.
America.
Okay, guys, let's start it off with something, and we're gonna cover two. We're going to cover two topics today, okay? We're going to cover two. Only two today.
Only two, okay.
Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to cover what we want, and then we're going to cover what we're getting, okay? So let's do that. So this is going to be fun, okay? And we're talking about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, of course, for those that have no idea what the hell I'm talking about right now. Long story short is this. I saw a really, really cool Twitter post from our boy Grid down there. And it actually really piqued my interest, and a lot of other people as well. And I think it's definitely worth going over because I think there's a lot of things to discuss with this particular one. Brought some ideas ahead, which are pretty cool. Also, a few things not quite sure about. So we're going to go over it and check it all out and see what you guys think. So I want your opinion, and we're going to roll through them. So let's get straight to it. So we're going to talk about positive things that'll help improve the game. So let's start with that, okay? Let's start with that one. So there's a post there that our boy Grid put up, and don't forget, of course, Twitter Heinzie69. I changed the name on the Twitter post, so get over there, Heinzie69. Smack a follow out as well while you're over there. So Grid posted this the other day. Been at the game 6 years now, 2 of those years being a full-time content creator for it. Here's some things I want to see. So we're going to roll through this, fellas, one by one, and I want your opinion. I'm going to ask each of you your opinion for each different topic, all right? Because otherwise we'll be here for like 150 years. So I'm going to start with Ranger, all right? I'm going to ask you the first one on the list.
What is history?
No, it's not Jeopardy. See, I'm Australian and I know what that is. Okay, you ready? All gear nodes drop a guaranteed gear piece and then have a potential for another 1 or 2 pieces. Guaranteed 1, but up to 3. Don't with the drop rates or make them better. What do you think about that as an idea to improve the game? Yes or no?
Well, that's fine. I think the bigger thing is I like the idea, but the bigger issue is not just the guaranteed drop rates; it's the volume of actual gear that you need. What I mean by that is if you look, and this is the same issue with mods, it's not that's cool, and I would love to see it. I'm 100,000% behind this, but it's the sheer volume, and it's also the same gear you need to take a character from gear 12 to call it, and then have to farm the same BS in like 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then sacrifice it it just doesn't work. And it's the same thing with mods. You take a mod from 5A to 6E, and then you go right back around farming the same baloney to take a mod to 6A. And I think it's a big deal. I think it would be a great point if we could get something like this. But I mean, I think it was Calvin in the Jedi Academy the other day that said that for him to really complete some of his characters, he needed 40,000 MK3 Carbantes.
Oh, mate, Carbantes.
40,000. And that's not even talking about the issue with Chirotex, which is a huge problem because they keep bringing in new characters. And I'm working on the Inquisitors right now. I'm having PTSD because I'm having flashbacks to the goddamn Bad Batch where I've got 2,000 for those bastards to get, and it's horrible. It was supposed to alleviate the gear crunch. It's not. It's a big problem in this game right now. I like the solution. I think it's really good.
Yep. Inquisitors need to be good, mate. End of story. Straight up. Wolfie boy, let's talk about the next topic here, mate. Accelerated farm characters have a guaranteed 1 shard drop with a chance for an additional 1 or 2 shards. Guaranteed 1 up to 3. What do you think about that idea?
As long as we're also talking about ship shards in there, because I just finished up farming up all the shards for the Radis requirements, and oh god, it's so disheartening. I'm working on finishing off Ray all of her requirements and everything right now, and just getting 0 shards on a character drop is just,
it's brutal.
You know, when you're spending 50 crystals for a refresh, it is just seeing a donut is just the most disheartening thing in the world when you're going there. And it's like when you get multiple refreshes in a row where it's just nothing, you'd like a minimum of 1. And just real quick on the gear thing on that, because like I said, I'm going for Ray, for them to alleviate the gear crunch. You know, I'm doing all these Carbantes and whatever, and then Malgus needs 450 Carbantes on top of all of the Kairos and everything. Yuck. It's just a kick in the It's just gross. A kick in the nuts.
Kick in the balls. You can say it. You can say it, mate. It's YouTube. You can say balls. You can say the word balls. That's fine.
Yeah, kick in the balls. Beautiful.
Okay. Swings, next one.
I never know with YouTube. Leave me alone.
Okay, so this is Swings one because it starts with the F-bomb. Double all rewards for everything. Assault changes, TB, TW, whatever. Just double it all. Ridiculous how terrible the rewards are for literal weeks worth of time and effort. Your thoughts, Swings?
Okay, so especially on the TB front, it'd be nice to get a little bit more get one, because players who are now coming into their own, into guilds that obviously are not going to be doing Hoth TB, you need a lot of get one for Malik and Gas. So, you know, you're not going to sacrifice the potential for Watt shards if you're a relatively new player, or for Cam shards if you're in a guild who can do that, to get Malik and Gas quicker. So I would love to see that. I don't know if we'll ever get it.
Yep.
And also, you know, with the gear crunch that Ranger was talking about, farming the same nonsense to get them from, you know, gear 11 to gear 12, gear 12 to relic 0.
Yep.
You need to spend a ton of get one. So you're spending it on Malik, on Gas, Hoda, Wampa, and then gear as well. Like it would be lovely to see a little bit extra get one put into our pockets.
I like it. Fair enough. Grid, let's talk about raid rewards, man. Guaranteed one full piece for every crate with additional salvage. Off every single one of these bullshit blue or green or purples that everyone has 19k of.
You like those MK4 Carbantes, Grid, don't lie.
That those are in the rewards at all. Let rip, Grid.
This was in the thick of COVID heat at this point. Just I was really upset. There's a lot of personal emotions coming out of these messages.
Feel that.
There's also a lot of as well, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm just baffled. That one came from a picture that I also tweeted out. I got rank 1 in the challenge Rancor, and all I got were 55 of the golden goggles, and that was it. And I was just like, this is the most
evil.
difficult raid in the game.
God.
It's so like, it takes so much time and effort and teams and blah blah blah, and like that's all. So that's where this one came from, and I'm sick of that loot box of trash.
Yeah.
Just any box, any reward. If you are in the raid, you get one full piece of something, and then you get whatever random ass salvage pieces as well along the way. But like, minimum, give us something, because it's just so frustrating.
I like it. All right, Ranger, back to you, man. Back to you for the next one. All the quality of life in the Conquest Pass just gets put in. Free swap for data disc. Enjoy your game and play it in a different way. I think Conquest needs to be better. We all agree with that. It's still
it's helter-skelter with Conquest. Like the one previous to this Conquest, and I'll give CJ a little credit here. I thought that the Inquisitor stuff was going to be total block of trying to get this, but it wasn't. It was actually quite easy to get the Inquisitor feats. I think the balance was struck with the previous Conquest. I think the feats were at a certain level where they were doable, because you can do them as you're going along. They weren't these specific ones like this Conquest. They've kind of fallen back a little bit, where it's these specific things like 40 kills with Old Republic. Sith Empire 40 kills. I mean, that's not in touch with what, we talk about quality of life. What we mean by quality of life is time. And I've talked to so many people at lower ends, high end, it doesn't matter. Spenders, non-spenders. It's just a time commitment. It's really what it comes down to, and just the frustration of, I don't have these teams. I can only get so and so, and that, to a certain extent, that's fine, because as you progress in the game, your roster will allow you to do better in Conquest. But even with someone like me, I hate Conquest. I hate it so much. I don't enjoy it. It's not fun. I don't enjoy sitting there for an hour at a time each day going in. And the reason I knock it out is because I'm streaming. I can only imagine someone that's a lawyer or a doctor or somebody of that status that's trying to, that's why you see all these people paying people to do this, because they want the rewards. And I know some Krakens are like, I'll just wait until I can buy it, because I do not have the time. Time is the thing that is the most precious commodity in this game.
Agree.
We want to play the game, but when you don't have the time to commit to, say, Conquest, that's a hindrance, because when do you make the time? People have real lives, they have families, and I think that's one of the things that's a knock against.
I know people are paying other people to do it for them. I mean, it's at that point, that's how enjoyable it is. People are paying real money for people to go in and do their Conquest, because they just don't want to go through it all. It's crazy. Anyway,
it's horrible.
It's madness.
As grindy as it is for them to require the energy again for the data swaps.
Yeah.
Just rude.
It's mental. All right, Wolfie boy, you ready for a couple of bombs, mate? We ready to go? Here we go.
Oh, we're bombing. I see this one.
Think of Ranger
in
when you think of this.
GAC. You force us to play it more now that the crystal. Let's see here. Here we go. Oh, hang on. Here we go. I should have just brought it over here. Ban every cheater in GAC. You force us to play it more now that the crystal income depends on it. We better not be losing to cheaters, and if we do, everyone in that bracket gets first place rewards for you not hunting down cheaters. Let rip, Wolfie. Let's go, mate. Come on, come off the long run. Let's go.
That crystal thing is really just honing in right there, because you can report a cheater, and they can ban it. They can do whatever, everything. It does nothing for you right there. Yeah. I'm getting 900 crystals for a win and 200 for a loss. I can report somebody, and after the fact, whatever, it don't matter. Hey, 700 crystals, that's gone.
Yeah.
You know how many refreshes that is? Your Cantina rush for 100 crystals per refresh. That is an insane amount of actual monetization in this game.
Yeah.
And now that everything has been moved to GAC, there is no immediate redemption for that.
Yeah.
You can report somebody, but you're still screwed.
You're still stuffed anyway. You still lose 700 crystals. Yep. Doesn't matter.
There's nothing you can do,
Right.
and the temporary bans clearly don't do very much.
I like it.
The temporary bans.
Temporary
It should be a
bans are-
permanent ban.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for hours.
It's like being. I mean, temporary ban's like being slapped with a wet lettuce. It really is, straight up. All right.
Yeah.
Sweens,
Wet lettuce.
Sweens, I saved you a bomb. Fix the bugs. Take a year on this. I don't give a. What do you think, mate? Bugs?
There's no bugs. What are you talking about? The game works perfectly as designed. It's all user error.
There are no bugs.
It's your own.
There are no bugs in Swgoh.
Okay. Grant,
Oh God.
let's talk about the next one with you, mate.
I actually genuinely love this. Is like one of my favorite ones.
This is
I
great.
feel like this is like the most practical.
I think so too. And this is
it makes
something
no
I-
sense why it's not in the game.
This is something I totally agree with. Let us practice
Agreed.
the what cam mission or other TB specific missions throughout the journey guide whenever we want for no rewards, or give us infinite attempts during TB but only one reward. Also, f***ing accelerate cam already. It's been like 4 years. It's insane.
Grid, can I ask a follow-up
Yeah.
question to this, bud?
Yeah.
So if you get infinite attempts on like the cam mission,
Mhm.
would that mean like in your perfect world mindset,
Yeah.
would that mean that you get to keep going until you succeed, or is the first one the do or die moment and then you get to keep practicing?
No, you get to go until you succeed. That's kind of the point, is to encourage you to continue trying until you complete it.
I like
All
it.
right, but,
I like it.
but what happens when you get burn, fives dies, and then burn?
Then it says defeat, and then you back out, and then
Go again.
you start again.
Yeah.
It's still not an easy battle. I mean, let's not pretend it's an easy battle.
Yeah.
There's still a hefty entrance fee to get into that battle,
Yes.
Yeah.
to be able to succeed in that battle.
Agree.
You know, it's like
Yeah, the
gas
flow
phase
chart of
4.
what can happen in that fight is just
Oh,
insane.
You need
It's like, it's
you
like
need-
phase 4 of gas.
You need a 12-volume encyclopedia just to do the cam mission. Like, seriously. it's
Yeah, like
mental.
that's ridiculous.
It is straight up. It's crazy. No, you get to wait a month.
And like, don't get
instead.
me wrong, Cam is. We all know Cam is good.
worth
He's
it.
a great character.
Yes.
But like, really, by time, literally, the most difficult character to get in the game is Cam.
Straight
like,
up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
it takes longer to get
time and
any
effort.
other character in the game.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Okay, so this next one, Ranger, is for you, and I don't
Oh,
see this.
okay.
I don't see this happening. I'm sorry, I don't see this happening because it makes them a ton of money. All right, make no
Yeah.
mistake. Okay, no ticket system for GLs. We just worked for like 6 months to a year to get this. I agree. I agree with the concept. I just don't see it happening.
It's
No,
not going to
absolutely not.
happen. Now the ticket
None
system
of
is
this is gonna happen.
well. Besides that obvious
Yeah.
point, the ticket system for Ray and SLK was brutal, mainly because the fights are really difficult, especially when you got to a couple of the fights in the early tier 1 to tier 1 and tier 2 fights can be difficult for those, and then the tier 6 fight, if you didn't know the order of operations, you would lose 70 tickets, and that was just harsh. The other ones are not that bad. It's just cinematics. There's a couple here and there. There's the Sidious fight with C. If you don't have the Zeta, it can be kind of difficult. But after that, I mean, when you get to the tier 6 fight, it's
I mean,
just
the,
like
the worst
okay.
two were the first two, wasn't it? Ray and Carlo. They were
They really
really
were. We had,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
the first 2 fights could be difficult depending on the modding you had,
Yeah.
and the team you went in with, and then
You can still get kicked in the nuts with that with those.
Well,
with that
the other
first
one
event.
was
the other
until we
ones.
figured
The
out
other
that-
ones seem to be a lot easier. You know, like you
no,
can do
the
them.
tier 6 fights were brutal, and you can still get bad RNG with that.
Yeah, you can. Whereas all
you
the other
know, I
ones, I
mean,
think I did.
it's-
I think I
it's-
did all the other ones with like no mods on. I'm pretty sure. Like
I mean,
it was a bit-
I remember
Yeah.
back in the day, me and Loki both did it live on stream, and I had a fight with Ray where the RNG effed me, and
Yeah.
there was nothing I can do, and I
Yeah.
basically was out 60 tickets, and that was an additional time to farm. Now, past that, the other ones are cake. I mean,
Yeah.
the GML C fight are just nothing. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, once you get past the, I mean, I'm okay with the ticket farming if it's going to keep it at that level, but if they go back to the damn, you know, paper rock scissors, or if they go back to
Oh,
this
God.
ridiculousness with
Yeah.
the fights,
Yeah.
then I'm 1,000% behind this. Where it's like, yeah, get them out of there. The point is, the fact that you have to farm some of these. I mean, let's look at some of the like C, JMK, in Lord Vader. Lord Vader 90 relic levels.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
The fights are easy for Lord Vader, but the to get characters to relic 8 and relic 7 and what it takes to get Lord Vader, it's insanity.
Yeah.
And then you on top of that, it's like, okay, you unlock the character. Now spend another 2 to 3 weeks getting the tickets to do it. That's where I think
Kairos,
people get frustrated.
Because you need a ton of those. I agree. Wolfie boy, next one for you, mate. Let's talk ships.
What do we got?
Need ships. We need roughly 69. That's my lucky number. More ships and like 5 more capital ships. You have plenty of options. I think that speaks for
ironic,
itself.
because in my first thing I brought up ships because we just finished farming for Ray and everything.
Yeah,
it is absurd. I will like place a terrible fleet on defense just because the RNG on ships is just so bad.
Yeah,
that if one little thing goes wrong, or God forbid, CG's game happens to drop, which I mean never happens because
what do you mean?
Perfect, no bugs. No problems with it ever.
Never.
Never.
Never get a game crash or a frame tear or anything like that in emulators.
So
trash.
The fact that we have this few usable actual fleets in the game is crazy.
Fair enough.
So like I said, I'll generally place my new 5-star Radis on defense with absolute crap.
Yeah.
Just to make sure I have enough to clear on offense.
Definitely.
I've lost battles because of that.
It looks like we got 4 more coming because I think there was a data mine saying there's 4
I've
more
heard
ships
about
coming.
that. Yeah.
So I mean, we will be getting more, but we still need a ton more than that. Anyway, I agree. Yeah. Sweens, bring the conquest counterpart to the earlier GLs. Absolute bull. There's another swear for you. There's a tier system within GLs. So your thoughts, mate? Your thoughts?
So, only having one GL in Lord Vader without Maul, he is not as good without Maul, and it's ridiculous. Like, again, like winding back to what Ranger mentioned about, you have to spend so much time, effort, gear, and relics into unlocking a GL that's kind of a half-ass GL without Maul in there is ridiculous.
Yep.
And, subsequently, if you don't have Maul, you're really not going to do a whole lot. And on the opposite side of it, if you have JMK without Cat, guess what? You get countered by gas.
Yeah.
Lovely.
There you go.
Great.
Had me.
There you go. Straight up.
So it's absolute nonsense that they're building tiers within the GLs. Now, granted, C and JML, their GL unlock requirements did not build an ideal team. Where SLKR, you get the ideal SLKR team from the requirements. Ray, you can kind of play around with the team comps, but if you're going into a GAC and you see Ray on defense with a full resistance squad, that's not necessarily something to bat an eye at, but you can't put Lord Vader or JMK on defense just with their unlock requirements. So you need additional characters and an even more,
and the
difficult character.
I mean, the easiest way to adjust that, honestly, is to just do a slight tweak to say Finn's kit, right? Handbag Finn, and also do a kit tweak to say Hux, right? I mean, that's probably the main ones that really need some love, and that would dial them in. They just probably need a better dial in, I think, anyway. But especially considering that they're still the most difficult GLs to get, off the rip. Arguably, I think that certainly makes a bit of sense. All right, Ranger, back to you, man. Let's talk cash. Let's talk cash.
I think you skipped. Did you skip grid there?
Oh, I did skip grid. Shit, sorry, brother. I did.
I got you, Grid. Don't worry.
I'm not feeling well.
Thanks, man.
Sorry, man. All right, let's talk cash then, Grid. Cut the prices of every pack. Hyperdrive is now $30 to $50. Every pack is like 50 cents to $25 tops. Full gear packs, i.e. Crew Gear 1 Relic 0 for $25, and you have a usable character. No swear words in there, pretty disappointed.
Well, you can see I started the post really hot-headed and kind of like calmed down as the post goes on.
Yeah.
Like breathing through it.
There's still more coming though. We're still gonna ramp up again. You're just in a low spot right now.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
Yeah,
that's true. It's an emotional roller coaster. You can read it through the post. The value in this game is just horrific. It is like if you take it outside of the context of Swgoh, it's horrible, dude. Like you could spend $100 and not even get a character. Like it's ridiculous. It's just I think it is time that we get some type of actual value or cut the prices. It's just ridiculous. And I thought the gear one, I thought that was kind of cool. To just like automatically take you from gear 1 to relic 0, for $25 for a specific character. I thought that I feel like a lot of people would probably buy that.
Yeah.
I think if that one came out, that seems like an interesting one. But yeah, the value in this game is just horrific, and we need more stuff.
It's interesting because some packs are worth it. Like the 1999, what's got all the energy and all the drops and everything that's gear and stuff in it. Really good pack. Like the Hyperdrive bundle, we always talk about. That's a really good price point. But then you see some of the gears like the Hyperdrive bundle too. What?
No thanks.
Don't buy
no. Hard pass.
You're talking about the light speed bundle, aren't you? You're talking about the light speed bundle?
Yeah. Whatever you want to call it. It's doo-doo. So don't buy it. Grid's absolutely right on this. And so there are some good packs, but it's so hit and miss. It really is. Some you just shake your head at and seem like, oh, that's actually not a bad value. And then some you're just like, no. Yeah, never.
No, and that's the thing. It's being smart. I mean, if you are a spender, you just need to pick the right packs and not do dumb stuff instead of just going for everything. A lot of people,
please don't do that.
Crazy. Wolfie boy, here we go. You ready? No more.
What do we got?
No more.
He skips me now.
No. Oh shit, Ranger! You threw me out, man. You threw me out. All right, Ranger gets this one.
Man,
right.
Ranger was just talking. So
all right. Oh my god, Jesus, bloody hell! All right, Ranger, be quick. You ready? No more 5.
Yes.
Shut up. Hey. This is completely under control, ladies and gentlemen. I'm all over this, right? Okay, Ranger. No more 5 to 330 bull gambling. 25, 50, 7,500 or 330. Lower the price, guarantee worth.
Well, as a man who's known
Swevens.
For the Swevens. Yes, I'm a Sweven master at this point.
Yes.
Swevens is something I should get tattooed on my body.
Yes.
Because no one in this game has rolled more Swevens than old moi.
It's true.
I am totally down with this. I remember when we had the packs that were
10, right?
Yeah, it was like 10 was the minimum, right?
Yep.
And so I loved wheeling out when those were the packs. And then they went back to the old system. Like, why? No, everybody hates it. I mean, if you get lucky, like Loki, and you always get a 145, then you're good.
Yeah.
But if you're like Ranger J
speak of Loki.
1999 and you're getting Swevens, and most of the time you're getting 5s and Swevens. I mean, literally wrote it down one day, like what I got when I did Mara J, when I welled out on her.
Yeah.
95% of it was Swevens and 5s.
Yep. We've all had them. We've had them.
It's just basically, it just feels greedy.
It does.
It's disheartening. If you've got even if you have the expedited income, if you got that income that you can just waste $300 on, you still want to feel like you got some value for your purchase, at that point. So I'm totally down with this, man. Get rid of the Swevens. Trust me, you don't have to talk me out of this one, Grid. I'm 1,000,000% behind this one.
Straight up.
Screw Swevens.
All right. Okay. Wolfie, now it's actually your turn.
All right.
Bring some crystals back to Arena. It's fucking useless now. Go.
I'm kind of enjoying not having to climb.
I am too.
To be honest, just because like right after work, if I'm trying to like cook dinner or something, or if I'm busy, if I'm trying to stream, and I'm just forgetting, I'm kind of enjoying not having to climb. So I mean, it
That's
is
fair.
pretty.
If it doesn't work, I don't care.
Oh man, it is pretty useless right now. I mean, you are getting the just that currency which is being used for the prestige material. case anybody's watching, prestige material you get with the currency over there from your squad arena. So that's always good. And then they did add like the little bit of extra gear to the bottom of the store, which is some of that is pretty helpful for the relic farming stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, some crystals would be nice, but I'm enjoying not having to climb anymore.
Fair
So-
enough.
Well, if they want to
That's
make
fair.
it viable, like it's always about dangling that carrot. Put some rock materials or something in there.
Yeah.
I mean the
Chuck an Omicron in.
stuff that's
You know, like
Oh,
yeah,
God.
the
Yeah,
Omicron.
add more
Oh,
stuff to
God.
the store.
yeah,
Yeah,
agree,
add more
agree.
stuff to winning if you don't want to use crystals, which I'm cool with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
Spot
make
on.
it worthwhile because I'm sitting at 47 and 47 for like, I don't know, a month and a half,
Ah,
2 months.
I
I don't care.
can't remember the last time
It's-
I touched the arena section. I just can't remember. It's
Like,
been that long.
Oh
There's no point.
no, I don't have to do Kenobi versus
Yeah.
Kenobi again.
Yeah.
Oh shucks,
Yep,
darn.
CBF.
I'm getting the
CBF.
prestigious quest done with the Qui-Gon in your arena team.
Yeah,
There you
Um,
go.
straight
I
up.
got a few more battles left.
Sweens, you ready, brother? No more capital ship event. Then it comes back once a fucking year. When you complete the initial event you're in, you can attempt it once a day, twice on Sunday.
Okay, so this would be lovely for everybody who's starting to come back around for the executor farm
Mm-hmm.
because I was way ahead of the curve because I had all of my
You had all the
mother
hunters.
bounty hunters
Yeah.
at Relic 7.
Yeah, you did.
Jackass.
About time he's
Uh,
ahead of the curve. Didn't take long. 5 years.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, only 5 years. But no, on a more serious note, this really would be nice. Just you spend, especially if it's for executor, which is like the GL of ships.
Yeah.
You spend
Yeah.
so much time. It's a high entry cost. Yeah, just let us go at instead of what is it like 900 crystals per refresh, and
Yep.
it maxes out at some point. Like that just seems
$9.99, good
greedy.
sir.
$9.99. Okay, well,
I
go
did
ahead
$1,
and
Bob.
me.
Lots of beeping today. We're having a good little video here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Grid, monthly calendar on a 7-day rotation of Kairos, Carbunti, stun gun stuff, stun cuffs, Zeta, and Omicrons. I think that is an absolute yes. Make that happen yesterday. They are gross. We just obviously outlined earlier on how many you need of everything for specific factions and teams. We need more of this stuff urgently.
Yeah, this would be one of the best, like, extending an olive branch to the community of we acknowledge the gear crunch. We know it's really bad. Here's, something for you guys. Like, I'm talking like if it's on a 7-day rotation, like maybe 25 or somewhere around there, like 10 to 25 or more. I don't care. Just give us a bunch on this 7-day rotation.
Yeah. Straight up. I like it, man. I like it. Ranger, see, I'm back in the groove again now.
Hey.
Okay. Daily reward is now 100 to 500 crystals, 10 to 50 gear, and other stuff.
There's nothing here I want to argue about, so move on.
I like it. I
Yes.
like it.
Yes, please.
I like
I mean,
Okay. All right.
Okay,
thumbs
thanks for
up.
playing our
Nice.
game. We
Okay.
appreciate you.
Okay.
yeah, thanks for showing up. Here's some free
Wolf-
stuff. I'm
Wolfie
like
boy,
winning. Yeah.
Wolfie boy.
Wait,
Fun.
you're not
Okay.
okay with 5 crystals as the reward? That's not enough.
Okay.
You don't want to spend it all at once there,
Okay.
Wolfie boy.
Fun
agree.
Oh, man.
milestone rewards for you, mate. Fun milestone rewards like every 1 million GP, you get a gear pack.
Meaningful milestone rewards.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like meaningful, like because they have some of those milestone rewards where it's like what is it, after winning 5,000 squad arena battles, you get like 3 Vader shards. Is that a joke?
Yeah.
Who needs Vader at that point?
Something
Vader.
where like real. Those are the sort of things where it's like, do you even play your game? Like, do you know what's going on here? Those are the things that prompt the community to question those sort of
Yeah, I like it.
meaningful sort of
Make it
milestone
worthwhile.
rewards.
Give us good. Just give us good.
Not
Stop being. Stop being
not
scummy.
3
Give us some
Vader
good.
shards. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't give us a couple of chewy shards. Move on. No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Sweens. Oh, here we go. This is a big one. Fix GAC matchmaking to include key stats, characters, mods, ships, etc. Not just win-loss.
Okay, I'll give you a perfect example. I was up against a guy in the first round who was 4.5 mil, get 2 GLs and the Executor. Didn't have a single non-GL character over 300 speed. He won because he had JMK, Commander Tano, and I did not.
Yeah.
Now, good on that guy. He beat me. No bad blood, whatever. But, once you get into the upper end, it sort of shakes out because everybody has all the toys.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't? Okay.
No, it
Me
doesn't.
and
We're
Wolfie
lying.
can talk about it right
I
now. We're
wish.
top 500.
I wish.
Yeah, it's a Heinzie too. We can talk about it.
I do
It's-
not have
it's
all the
gross.
But
toys.
just having access to all the toys,
Yeah.
right? Like, then you look at mods, which, okay, great. But in the interim, like on, Kyber 3, 4 to 7 million,
Yeah.
It's not enjoyable. And if that dude didn't have JMK, I would have walked right over him.
Straight
So
up.
it isn't great, and everybody's always complained about the matchmaking system. It's never been perfect. It's not ever going to be perfect. But the simple fact that I had so much more GP than him is just a middle finger to the face to that guy.
Yeah.
Like it's
fair
just
enough.
unfair.
Yeah, fair enough. Absolutely. And Grid, we're going to finish the last one on you, and then I've got one more I want to add, actually, if I can.
Ooh.
So Grid, inter guild challenge mode for fun and practice, join events together. Yes. That would be amazing. We could take on our guildmates, our friends. That would be incredible. I think that we need to do more inter-guild stuff. Apart from just territory war and sit around, try and take out a zone of 50 people. And that's about it. And then, for Darkside GOTB, especially a lot of us, that's kind of on, it's kind of on autopilot for a lot of people. Been doing it for a while now. So, yeah, I think we need more inter-guild stuff too, Grid. I agree with this one, mate.
Yeah. Imagine this one of the ideas that I had when I said, for fun or practice is like, imagine if this was a way they introduced live PvP and you could wager, let's say, ally tokens against a guildmate.
Yep.
And then you guys would go into a live PvP match and throw, 2,000 ally tokens on the line. And if you win the live PvP match, you get the ally tokens. Just something that could be kind of fun, just cool. Or like you can do group events like kind of like the Accolade mission, how there's like 3 groups of teams, do something like that, where it's like 3 guild mates and you're fighting,
like it.
ATST or I don't know, whatever, something.
I like it.
I think that could just be kind of fun.
I
Or
like
like
it.
recreating the Hoth battle.
I
Like
like it.
you have like a ship and Luke and like one other person fighting an AT-AT. Anyways, just little fun stuff like that.
I
I
agree.
thought it'd be kind of fun.
I like it. I like it. I just want to add one more to the list, and we're going to finish the list on this. I want to see tripled 6-dot slicing mats across the board. I want the amount that we get
Amen.
tripled. Okay, now I say this not because I'm really enjoying mod slicing and farming. It's a real bottleneck, and I don't want to do 2 at a time at a galactic challenge. I want to do 3 or 4 at a time. I really like when you get the conquest ones, where you certainly get a lot more of the slicing material you need to do that. I certainly want to see that because I think that mods are a gamble anyway, and any way we can increase improving our own mods in our roster, that's got to be a good thing, right?
Well, you hit it on the head. It's not just we're grossly short on mod slicing materials. If you think about what you get each month for mods, you get basically 2 slices times 2 a week.
Yep.
That's 4.
Yep.
Not including conquest. That's what, 16 slices a month.
Yeah,
If
give us a
you
dozen.
If you get the tier 10
Yeah.
box,
Yeah.
that's not including lower tiers where you get less of it.
Yeah.
Conquest, depending on where you're at, that subsidizes a little bit. So let's say 20.
Mhm.
Let's say 20 a month.
Mhm.
That's not enough.
No.
We need more because the problem is I've already said about the other materials that are needed from 6A to 6E, but just to get that started, to get that slicing material started, the reason we have backlogs for mods and the reason we have been begging for more mod inventory, I think I speak for everybody here. We have so many mods that are like 12 to 19 that are just sitting there.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with them. And then even if I do, if they don't hit, then I've got to make some movement on my mods because like, okay, I need this mod here and move this one down
Yeah.
because it didn't hit
Yeah.
certain stats that I need. If it doesn't hit the certain stats, you're basically hosed. And we don't get enough mod material to
we
make
don't.
to be, economical with what we're doing with mods.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
a gamble,
I mean,
man.
It's
Yeah.
a
Mods are.
gamble.
Big gamble.
It's horrible, and it's causing a backlog, and that's why you hear people screaming and yelling all the time about mod inventory.
Yeah.
If you're going to make the slicing material in all aspects really difficult to get, then you need to give us more inventory, because we're sitting on all these mods, because we're not going to get rid of them. When
No.
you change, which was a good change from 6E to 6A, was a good change. However, you created a backlog, because now a lot of mods that we were normally like, I don't know if I'm going to keep that. We're going to keep that.
Yeah.
Because we have
Yeah.
a chance to get to the 20 speed on those mods, or
That's right.
certain stats like crit chance or tenacity or health or protection percentage that we really want on arrows or whatever it may be. And we're just sitting here like twiddling our thumbs. We can't do anything. We just have to wait every 3 or 4 days to get some
Correct.
materials, see what happens, and then take it from there.
Correct. Straight up. Anything you want to add, Wolfie, to that? Or you pretty well agree?
Yeah, I mean, I think you pretty much covered everything there.
Cool. Sweens, anything to add, brother?
No, he was fully extensive on it. Like, we just
Cool.
need more.
We need more. Grid, mate, fantastic post. Anything you want to add at the end there, mate? But that was really, really cool to cover all that.
Yeah, just the last thing. Just I saw a couple of people mention some stuff in the chat. With the squad arena, when I meant bring some crystals back, my idea was everyone gets a flat 100 crystals or
Yeah, so no
whatever
tier,
you
just
number.
Yeah.
So there's no competition.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the other
No
stuff
shard
stays.
chats, none of that sort of crap that we
There's
used to
no
get.
competition. Everyone gets the same rewards. It's just here's squad arena crystals for
Enjoy.
playing. you
Yeah,
know.
I like it.
Just to clarify that, but yeah. Otherwise, I'm glad you guys like the
That's
list. Obviously, there's a little bit of rage, built up rage.
can feel
came
that.
out.
I've never
There's-
raged.
It's all good,
before.
Yeah,
bro.
well, we're not quite.
was a
We're not
personal-
quite done yet, because that's what we wanted. Okay, now this is
Yeah.
what we're
We're
getting.
taking as constructive criticism.
We saw a data mine, gentlemen, and it's dropped, and it's got this word in it called artifacts.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Ooh.
Now,
All right, I'm out.
Okay.
now tell me if I'm wrong.
Okay, hold on.
Now tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong, and you know it wouldn't be surprising if I am. But would artifacts be along the lines of what the datacrons are, or do you think this is something completely different?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It
I'm not
doesn't
looking forward to it, by
matter.
the way.
Grid just put out this emphatic, just incredible list
Yes.
of problems in the game.
Yes.
If you don't address this first, I don't care what new gear piece or whatever you put out is going to be.
Yeah.
The community is going to rage, and they
Yes.
have every right to rage.
Yeah.
It's that simple. If you're going to add something that costs more resources in this game without addressing the other problems with resources in this game, what do you want us to do? You know,
I mean, there's no guarantee that's what's going to happen. I mean, when relics came out, you know, the whole point of that was they were taking all like the gear pieces that were never used, and they were using those to farm the turn into the relic mats. We've of course exhausted all of our resources of that, and it's now a bottleneck and now a problem.
horrible.
But when they released and everything, these were all these unused pieces that we were just collecting dust. I had thousands of these things, and it was like, thanks, I can finally use these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they're using our ally points, which I have a million of these right now, which I can.
Well, do you really
convert
think it's
into other
ally
things.
points?
Maybe it's ally points. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's other random things.
Okay,
Maybe-
that's a fair
maybe
point.
it's training droids.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, you
I
smelled
got
down those training droids.
100 million training droids. So we got no idea what it can combine into.
I like it. Yep.
So I mean, I don't want to jump to conclusions. Anything over here. For all we know, it could be something interesting, enhance everything. I'm sorry, I'm not raging. Not
no,
adding
it's
to
okay.
that.
No. I mean, it's not just a rage fest. I just see that and go, oh, don't know if I'm happy about this yet. You know, like that's just how I feel. I just feel a bit uncomfortable
see.
about it. That's all. But yeah, hopefully it is an improvement. But we're just gonna have to wait and see what it's all about. Guys, thank you so much. It's been a fantastic chat. Ranger, Wolfie, Sweens, and Grid, always great. Here every week, guys. 10 p.m. Eastern, Friday night live on Twitch. Heinzie69. I changed the name. It's a lot easier for people to type. Heinzie69. That's where we are from now on. Everyone's a winner. Thank you so much for being amazing. Hit the thumbs up. Smash those comments. Ha ha ha. And we'll see you again next week. Cheers, guys.